What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's Pilgrims of the Earth. First and foremost, all praises be to the Most High. It's the reason why I gotta say that, because we get praises to all the wrong things, and once it manifests in our life, we looking for God. Please save me, God. Please, we all do that, man. But I wanted to speak on what's going on lately, because it seems like there's an overwhelming of people losing their life, specifically kids, man. And it's very disheartening. It's very sad, man. You talk about 4 year olds to teenagers to, it's almost like it's become like a common popular thing to see on the news. And a lot of people are like, woe is us, why is it like this over in Detroit? Why is it like this, Man, we just got to keep it a buck, man. As a people, we've been worshiping Satan, man, in our culture, our music. You know what I'm saying? Our the movies we watch. You know what I'm saying? The TikTok dances you doing. The concerts you going to invoke spirits. You chanting. At the concerts, worshiping these celebrities. You know what I'm saying? The Tyler Perry movies that you keep. You know, man, our whole culture is surrounded of worshiping the devil. Because guess what? There's only two masters. You can only serve two masters, right? So if you're not serving something good, then by default, what are you serving? The devil. Like we manifest things, we invoke things, we invoke spirits with what we speak every day, the lyrics we chant, the life we live. You at the club, you yelling, slide on a nigga, you repeating that into your spirit, into your life. We always talk about, oh, you can manifest greatness, all you gotta do, but what about manifesting evil? Can you manifest evil too? So yeah, let me give you an example, right? So you would have, let's say you have a family of people. You got the cousin who, let's say he inspired to be a preacher, right? He inspired to be a preacher, not even inspired to be a preacher. Let's just say he's into the Bible, right? He got a wife, he got a children, he does right by his wife, he does right by his children. He's a family man, right? This guy been living this life consistently, you know what I'm saying, for maybe 10 plus years, right? You will look over that. We don't celebrate that. But soon as Uncle Carl get out of prison, then we celebrate. Oh, Uncle Carl home. He just, he walked that 15 years down. He was selling drugs. Now my man, now he back on the street. We celebrate that, right? You can't tell me we don't. Let me do you one even better, right? Let me do you one even better. You would have a young, the young chick that's in the family. She been with her dude for, let's say 12 years, right? She been with the same dude consistently. They might have their problems, but they still together. And guess what? They're working towards marriage. You will look at her for staying with her guy. The family will uh they will look down on her for sticking with her dude. You know what I'm saying? What you really supposed to do. But they will celebrate the other cousin who bounced from dude to dude. Every time you turn around, she with this guy, she with D'Angelo, she with Dante, she with Jamal. And we'd be like, oh, girl, you do your big one. You don't settle, girl, don't settle. Date them first, date them first. Or date them all, girl, date them all. Ain't that what they say? Date them all. So not only is she carrying trauma and baggage from all these different relationships, you'd have been to 4, 5 baby showers from Keisha. You know what I'm saying? A 3 baby daddies. You don't even know the latest one. And every time she get pregnant, she 8 months, 9 months pregnant, but ain't no man around. How? How are you single? Yeah, like our culture, it breeds negativity. You tell somebody, oh, I've been doing good lately. I quit drinking. I've been fasting. You know, they almost look at you like, oh, what you trying to say? Like, I'm not as good as you. No, I'm not saying that. I feel better now. I'm seeing things clear. Oh, he think he better. He think he better, don't he? Dysfunctional, straight dysfunction. That's our culture. Or say you got Brittany, right? Her name is Brittany. You know, she been walking a straight line ever since you knew her, right? She been walking a straight line. She's a young Christian woman. You know what I'm saying? She doing what she got to do. As soon as she make one mistake, she become the talk of the town, right? She become the talk of the town. Oh, you know, Brittany, she lost her job, or she just got pregnant by so and so. Knowing this woman needs your help, she needs your advice. She need an older woman to come mold her and tell her the right things to do in that situation. But instead, you use that as a talking point to talk down on her. Like real talk, man. I done seen people get bullied. I'm talking about dragged through the mud. I'm talking about name just diminished to the point of no return. Almost it seemed like. And this person is they so broken that they end up unaliving themselves. And once that happened, everybody, oh my God, she was always, or he was always a good person. He went through a lot. No, you put him through a lot. You didn't give him a call. You didn't give her that phone call that she might have needed because you used it as a talking point. You used it as a gossip. You used it as tea. So all that promoting single motherhood, all that promoting of LGBT lifestyle for the men, hey, the devil is coming to collect. Now the children will be affected. You're gonna hear molestation. You're gonna hear of women coming up missing. That's what happens. This is what we wanted. This is what we manifested. Y'all think it's about Ouija boards and all that. Nah, it's about what you plan every day. It's about what you feeding your kids. What you feeding their temple every day. When you coming to pick them up, when you left work, you going to pick your kids up from school. Now you got that, what you invoking in that back seat when they sitting in that car seat, what they listening to. Better yet, I'll do you one better. Let me get a scripture, man, because this is what we got to go back to. I know this is a matter of fact. I know this is a very common one to read, but we gonna go to Hosea 4:1, right? 4:1. Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord have a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, no knowledge of God in the land. We got a church on every corner. You got a Zion of God here. You got God of Zion across the street. You got Jesus lives over here. You got Live Jesus. Oh man, we got 100 churches on every corner, but ain't no God in the community. Ain't no God in the land. Verse 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood toucheth blood. Verse 3. Therefore shall the land mourn. So we've been doing all these things. Oh, you got to live your best life, YOLO, cut water. Oh, Don Julio. And then soon as the roosters come home, it's oh God, not him, not him. Oh, little Dante, how could this happen to 13-year-old Dante? He ain't never did nothing. You know what Dante was doing. You know he was running the streets. You know he done robbed 4 people in the last week. You know he was skipping school. You know he was doing drugs. You seen him packing guns. You didn't pull him to the side, or you didn't send him away to Big Unk. You know what I'm saying? Or Big Unk ain't even take the time to take Dante under his arm. But as soon as Dante come up missing because he been finessing all the grown men on the block, he decided to get into that life. As soon as he come up missing, what happens? Oh, woe is me. So the Most High, like, nah, this y'all culture, right? This what you want. Okay, verse 2. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood toucheth blood. So the Most High is like, okay, you want to worship Satan? Hey, you can have him. There you go. Verse 3. Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of the heaven. Yeah, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away. Right, because sin has a domino effect. It affects what we do, affects the whole world. It affects the weather. It affects the fishes even washing up on the seashore, killing themselves. That's signs. The Most High is sending us signs that we're killing the earth. It's all connected. It's all connected. And you never think of it like that. We never think of it like that. Verse 4, yet let no man strive nor reprove another. So, oh, you can't judge. Let you stand outside and say, you know what? I'm tired of them selling drugs down the street. I'm tired of them, I'm tired of us listening to this music. I'm tired of our culture. Black culture is sick. It's dysfunctional. What they gonna say? Oh, well, you know you can't judge. Our generation, this, that, and the third. You can't reprove one another. For thy people are as they that strive with the priest. Verse 6 or verse 5, sorry. Therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with thee in the night, and I will destroy thy mother. Do you know Israel was destroying all the messengers that the Most High was sending? We don't like truth. We don't like, you can't tell me we not these people. The very person that came to give his life to save Israel, we gave him up for Barnabas. So can't nobody tell me we ain't these people. Verse 6, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Man, you can give them a whole biblical breakdown. I'm talking about 50 videos, 100 scriptures, give them all type of stuff. Sit down with them for hours and break this down to them. They will not understand. They will listen and revert right back to Donald Trump. Oh, yeah, but Donald Trump. We're not talking about Donald Trump. We're talking about the creator of Donald Trump, the creator of me and you. He's telling you this is why Donald Trump is doing this. This is why there's war going on. This is why all this. But Donald Trump. Straight insanity, straight insanity. Go back. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. So what happened, right? We look at these. Who is the spiritual guidance or the spiritual leadership in this world right now? It's the Europeans. It's the Pope. It's the Arabs. The Arab controls the Islam. When you want to go take your Shahada, you want to go down and kneel down to the stone, you got to go through the Arabs. You want to go, you want to find Jesus, you got to go through the Pope. You got to go kiss the ring of the Pope, or you got to go join the ministry of, Latter-day Saints or whatever. They're the spiritual head in this world. Who was supposed to be? We can't nobody sing like us. When we talk, you can hear our spirit screaming. Can't nobody preach like us, but we're not teaching truth. We're not teaching truth. So what happened? Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. It's the law. It's the standard that we're supposed to live by. It's the correction. It's the structure. It's the man over the woman. It's the woman over the children. It's the God over the man. I will also forget thy children. So what happened? What happened? All your pastors, they done took bribes. All your politicians, they done took bribes. We done been marching. Oh, we shall overcome. We've been marching for the last 80, 100 years. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 9. Isaiah chapter 29 and verse 9. Stay yourselves and wonder. So go ahead, keep doing what you're doing. That's what the Most High saying. Keep trying to figure out how you gonna overcome these people, or how you gonna get out of financial debt, or how you or how you gonna start coming up as a people. Stay yourselves and wonder. Cry ye out and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. Because guess what? We stumbling over our own toes, our own feet. Verse 10, for the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, have been covered. So the Most High is not sending. He not sending no messages to your pastor. You can clearly see, you can go ask somebody, they done set up in that church for 8 hours. They done been the first service, second service, third. What did you learn? Yeah, it was the pastor, all you could think about was the sausage and the grits that you ate in the basement. Or you want to go get you something to eat at Ponderosa. Remember we used to go to Ponderosa after church? I'm laughing, man, but man, this thing gets serious, man. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I just had this on my spirit, man. Don't take no offense to it. Man, we gotta straighten up as a people. But you know what? Let me change that. We can't straighten up as a people. We got to get our household in order, man. You got to be the example to the next household, and that's when the correction will come. We got too many rebels amongst us. that need purging, you know. And of course, none of us is perfect, man. But I'm talking about when you got people that's amongst you that just consistently tear down, they're not trying to build anything that's built up, they're gonna come with a sledgehammer and just destroy it. They mean no good. Those people need to get out the way. And that's what all these wars, all these going on in the inner city, these murders and all that, that's to get them out the way. So when people complain about Bill Gates and Donald Trump, that's needed. We need the purging. Bring it on. Father, please get these people from amongst us. Now, hold on. Now, let me clarify. Am I saying that Donald Trump and Bill Gates is good? No, they're evil people. But guess what? The Most High will use evil to correct evil. He will let it destroy each other, and then he'll come and knock the big dog down. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, y'all like, share, subscribe, support the mission, man. I mean, support. I ain't asking for no donations. Just like, share, get the message out there. But yeah, man, y'all be blessed. Peace and blessings. Shalom. We out.